Good afternoon. Welcome to Edina Hockey. It's good to be back in your feed. It's been a couple weeks since I've broadcasted. That's a combination of two factors. One, I was traveling the last 2 weekends. And two, there just hasn't been that many games. They haven't had any midweek games. This is a District 6 game against Prior Lake. It's at home at the Edina Braemar East Arena. I want to give Mike Coyne a special call out for broadcasting a couple games of the Bob O'Connor tournament in my absence. This is Edina in white. They are going to huddle around the net. We're about to get started. These District 6 games are important. Each one is kind of a must-win to secure the spot into the kind of top level of the playoffs. Starting for Edina, I see Daniski, Cover, and Yankee, Atherton, Ely, and Seaberg. Edina controlled it off the draw, got it into the Prior Lake end momentarily. Now it was turned over, then called offsides on Prior Lake. Good job by Connor Seaberg of picking up the puck for the referee. Same skaters for Edina. We're only 20 seconds in. Daniski off the draw. He controls it. Gets it to Cover. Here's Cover across the blue line. He's going to take it into the corner. Comes towards the net. Has it taken away from him as he was looking near post. This should get out to Atherton Ely. I know we have a spectator in the way there. Sent in by Atherton Ely. I'll talk about the D situation here in a second. We're not used to seeing him at D. There's Connor Seaberg's hard shot bounces. First shot on goal. And covered up by the Prior Lake goalie. It'll be a draw in his end. We have Atherton Ely and Seaberg as one of the defensive pairs. Engel and it's been a while. This is Hudson Dish. That's a shot from Engel that goes wide. Hudson Dish is the other D. We are shorthanded. It looks like no Fry today, unless Fry maybe is moving up. There's Engel who held that one in. Here's Engel. Engel across the slot. He gets a shot. Oh, it just goes wide. Let's see if Fry has moved up, because I do see we have 6 total forwards on the bench. There's Haymaker battling, along with Warren and O'Donnell. Prior Lake has it through the neutral zone. Engel defending. That shot hit Engel, got to O'Donnell. O'Donnell gets it to Warren. Here's Warren. Warren with O'Donnell, tries to get by one, but stopped by Prior Lake. This is Atherton Ely circling. Atherton Ely is looking for Warren. He touches it. Gets it across the blue line. Top of the circles, at the faceoff dot, takes a shot but fans on it. It's held in there nicely by Atherton Ely. It's Bennett Dish. He's joined with Teddy Gill, and I see Fry out on the ice now after Warren came off, so he's playing in an offensive position. He's been playing mostly D this year. That was Bennett Dish who got it up and out of the zone, then sent back in for an offsides, automatic icing. Just one shot so far in the game by Edina. Special thanks to my 14-year-old son who's helping run the camera, freeing me up just to do the dialogue. He's also keeping shots. Here's Fry. Fry's shot. That was going wide, but held on to by the Prior Lake goalie. We played Prior Lake 2 weeks ago, and that was one of their other teams. The goalie for Prior Lake had a particularly good game. And we tied that game 1-1. That's the team that's towards the top of the District 6 standings. This team is towards the bottom of the District 6 standings, held in there by Hudson Dish. Hudson then poke checks it away nicely, gets it to Fry. Here's Fry from the blue line, sends it down low. Gill battling below the goal line. He gets taken down, no call, still no penalties. About 3 minutes in. Engel with it. There's a shot, that's on net. Glove saved by Prior Lake. It's a particularly loud and vocal Prior Lake crowd. Coyne is hurt. That's causing at least one of the D-men to be out, so that leaves us with 4, which makes it easier from just 2 pair. Those pair will just change. I draw one cleanly back to Seaberg. Seaberg shot, another glove save. That was a shot on goal. 3 shots now for Edina. Luke Barnett in Edina's net is yet to face one. Back to the top of the order, Daniski, Cover, and Yankee. Off this draw, Daniski pushes it forward, then glove save again, held on to. In these district games, we're ruled by that rink clock. All these stoppages put us at risk of not getting the game completed. Prior Lake controls off of this draw. They go to the boards. They're able to beat our pressure. Here's Prior Lake cross the red line into the Edina zone. Good back checking job there by Daniski. Held in though by Prior Lake. Atherton with it. Behind the net. Puts on the brakes. He's going to try the near boards to Cover. Cover's got a guy right on him, but's able to get it out. Daniski gives chase in the neutral zone. Oh, good steal there. That's to Yankee. Yankee just lost the handle as the puck was on its edge. He's down at the goal line, tried to center it to Cover. Cover goes down. Puck's still loose. Atherton holds it in. Here's that Atherton. And there's a spectator blocking the screen again.
Yeah, just one step up.
It is, that was Yankee on the forecheck. Eventually, Prior Lake gets it, uses the boards to get by Seaberg. There's a couple of defenders back, so no problem there for Edina. Seaberg uses skate to get it to his stick, then sends it forward. Prior Lake, here's a good little skater, this number 4. He takes a shot, that goes high and wide. Held in on the sideboard, center pass, and it's a goal. First shot on net is a goal for Prior Lake. I will add the scoreboard. That was a good centering pass, and a one-timer on the far post gets by Barnett. Edina is down early. That was O'Donnell on that draw. Gets it back past Hudson Dish. He goes behind the net. Tried to find Haymaker, but held in. Set low by Prior Lake. Engel gives chase. He's got a forechecker right on him. O'Donnell to Warren. Warren tried to get it up and not out, but then O'Donnell gets it out. They send it back in. It's going to be offsides, but they were unable to send it back in. There's O'Donnell battling in the neutral zone. He had it momentarily. Haymaker sends it forward. Prior Lake has it. It gets pushed into the Edina zone. Engel lost the handle on it. Now he gets it up and out. Use the boards to get by a player, though he does send it down for an ice. It's going to be a draw back in the Edina zone on the icing. 1-0 Prior Lake here early. There's 7:34 left in the first period. Change of personnel for Edina. This is Bennett Dish along with Fry and Hudson Dish and Gill. Prior Lake off that draw, tried to center. Hudson gets it to Engel. Engel gets it forward. Fry is able to get it out. Here's a 2-on-1 for Edina. Oh, just got off Fry's stick in the neutral zone. This should be an ice for Prior Lake. Referee's arms are up. We've had a lot of stoppages here early. It's 1-0 with 7:11 left in the first period. Draw coming up in the Prior Lake end. New D pairing is Atherton and Seaberg. Off that draw, controlled by Prior Lake. They're going to take it behind the net. Then they skate it by one forechecker, eventually lose it in the neutral zone. Opportunely pushes it forward. There's Gill on the forecheck, poke checks it into the Prior Lake end. Seberg collects it. Players had cleared, so now as Gill's battling. Gets into the Prior Lake end, held in there by Gill. Here's Gill, shot. Goes high and wide. Fry chips it forward. This is going to be Benedish now in pursuit behind the net. Benedish with the puck, centering pass. Prior Lake intercepts. Now Seberg holds it in. Here's Gill. Gill going towards the net. Teddy Gill, oh, good shot, but the defenseman's stick got on it. Player went down hard for Prior Lake. There was nothing there. Attempted centering pass. Was tried to be cleared away by Prior Lake, but went towards the goal, so the goalie wisely just jumped on top of it. Got shots at 4-1 in favor of Edina. They're not leading on the scoreboard yet. Down 1-0. Daniski to Cover. Cover to Engel. Engel tried to find Hudson Dish, but had it intercepted. There's no ice. Quick whistle, so it's going to be a draw in the Edina zone. This clock is just inching down in the first period. 6:03 left. Daniski, Yankee, and Cover. Off this draw. Prior Lake sends it wide. Engel's going to be first two. Engel gets that up to Cover. Out of the zone. So regroup by Prior Lake, nicely done, but it's going to be offsides. Draw in the neutral zone. It's been 2 weeks since we've had a district game. The last district game was against the other Prior Lake team. Here's Daniski. Daniski, oh, almost got by one defender as he tried to get by that second one. That's where the defender was able to stop him. This is Prior Lake in the neutral zone. Hudson Dish, another offsides is coming. Draw here in the neutral zone. 5:27 left in the first. New skaters, O'Donnell, Warren, Haymaker, Seberg, and Appetinelli. Off that draw, Warren got it back to O'Donnell. Here's O'Donnell. O'Donnell had to leave it there for Warren. Then he retains the puck, sends it around. Haymaker's on it. Haymaker tried to center it to O'Donnell. Oh, puck is still loose. O'Donnell took one whack at it. Oh, sorry. That was my cord that got in the way. As Appetinelli held it in momentarily. Appetinelli now in the neutral zone. Seberg. Here's O'Donnell. Eventually, Prior Lake comes up with it. They're on the near boards. Appetinelli defending. Seberg. Held in there by Prior Lake. O'Donnell. O'Donnell looking for Appetinelli. Appetinelli. His attempted pass was intercepted, led to a good scoring opportunity for Prior Lake. Here's Seberg behind the net. Seberg able to skate it out. Still with it. Seberg coming down the near boards at the goal line. Sends it into O'Donnell. Goal! That's O'Donnell from Seberg. What a good goal. It is 1-1. Tying up the score here. We've got shots at 7-1 now in favor of Edina. There wasn't much the goalie could do on that one. He's looked really good so far for Prior Lake. Faced a number of shots and good scoring opportunities. First time Edina's able to get one by him. Off that draw, here comes Prior Lake. That's Hudson Dish defending. His brother Bennett there to help out from his center position. Here's Bennett. He's in a battle there. Prior Lake holds it in. They send it towards the net. Engel on it. Here's Engel. Sideboards to Fry. There's Engel working those near boards. Still pushing it forward. Here's Bennett. Across the red line. Bennett. Across the blue line. He's got Fry with him. There's a shot and a goal. That was a really good shot by Bennett Dish. It's 2-1 Edina. That got above the blocker side. That hit the back post of the net and went straight down there. I hit the cord on my audio device. So it's 2-1. Edina in the lead. Teddy Gill got that one past Fry, but into the Prior Lake end. That forces a retreat. Clearance pass. I guess that was held in there by, nope, they called that offsides. I thought that looked like it was offsides. It was a light whistle, so the players thought it was still going on. 3 minutes and 12 seconds in the first period. Edina now in the lead, 2-1. Off that drop, Bennett Dish controls in the neutral zone. Oh, they called that one offsides. I didn't see that one offsides. These referees are calling it close. Daniski, Culver, Yankee, Seaberg, and Atherton Ely now for Edina. Coming up to the 3-minute mark remaining in the first period. Daniski controls off the draw. Eventually Prior Lake gets to it. They push it forward in the neutral zone. Seaberg is a power turn, passes that up. Oh, they're going to call this one an icing. This game is just, there's been a lot of stoppages in the first period. We'll be lucky to get through the second period at this pace. There's 38 minutes remaining on the clock, on the rink clock. Draw back in the Edina zone. Edina defensively has played strong. They've only given up one shot according to our count. The puck is loose. Seaberg eventually comes up with it. Seaberg is going to skate it out of the zones. Good job by the defenseman of Prior Lake to hold his ground. And now here's a break coming back the other way. Culver helps them with a back check. That was Prior Lake still with it. Daniski passed it to Yankee. Held in there by Prior Lake. Still loose, still dangerous. There's Prior Lake. Shot goes wide. Seaberg to Yankee. Yankee has a pinching defenseman who helps hold it in. Now Seaberg's with it. He gets it out, forward. Prior Lake on it in the neutral zone. That's going to be a penalty against Edina. They're going to call Culver for, I think, an interference. Kind of check the player in the neutral zone. They could call him for a check as well. Let's see if they motion. They call it interference. Should be a draw in the Edina zone. They're up 2-1. First penalty of the game with 1:52 left in the first period. Killers are O'Donnell, Freeman Warren, Engel, and Hudson Dish. O'Donnell here on the draw. That shot goes wide. Engel with it. To Warren to O'Donnell, out of the zone. This is probably going to be an icing at this pace. Referee's arm is up. It is an icing. Draw will be back in the Edina zone. Once again, Edina's in white. They are playing at home. This is a rink that's normally reserved for figure skating. As I was talking to my son on the way here, he said he likes this one because it doesn't have all the grooves. If like the Edina high school team is on, or like the Bantam teams, they can carve up the ice significantly. This one doesn't have that problem as much. It's also known to be one of the softer ice surfaces for the figure skaters, which at this age of squirts doesn't matter. Good job there by O'Donnell. He steals it away right as Prior Lake got into the zone. Here's Prior Lake with it. Warren put on the pressure. Eventually O'Donnell chips it forward to Warren. Here's Warren. Top of the circles, he has it stolen from him. Engel holds it in. Engel on those near boards. Down below the goal line. Fire Lake tries to pass it out. They do get it out, but Warren with it, sends it back in. We're in the final minute of play in the first period. There's 23 seconds left on the one-man example. Fire Lake had a player open, but as they tried to spring him, led to a icing against Fire Lake. Draw coming back up in the Fire Lake end with 37 seconds left. 2-1 Edina. They've had the better of the play. They've had far more opportunities. Fire Lake only has that one shot on goal, which was the goal. Daniski, Haymaker, Atherton, Ely, and Seaberg. It's Cover in the box, so he'll come out of that box in 7 seconds, and I would guess just stay on the ice as a forward. This is Fire Lake into the Edina zone. Seaberg defending with 20 seconds left in the period. Haymaker gets up and out of the zone. Here comes Fire Lake back in. Atherton Ely with it as we hit 10 seconds. He puts on the brakes. This should just about do it on a period. Up but not out. Shot. Seaberg stopped it. Got it up and out. That was the buzzer ending the first period, where the score remains 2-1. I will update the scoreboard and be back in a minute. Apologies for the picture going nuts. I ran into an old friend and didn't realize that if I moved towards him, I would, as I'm connected here with this cord, I would yank the camera out of place, but we seem to have everything set up again. About to start the second period. Benetish, Teddy Gill, Axel Fry out for Edina up front, along with Atherton Ely and Seaberg. Dish pushes it forward, then has it checked away. This is Fire Lake back the other way. There's a shot. Atherton Ely blocked that one. Fry sent towards the goal. Takes a hard bounce off the backboard. Seaberg eventually gets it out. Fry is going to chase after this one. Fire Lake's there first. Push it forward, but Benetish gets it on his stick. He takes it into the zone, gets a shot. Puck is still loose. Gill's crashing to the rebound. Gill's shot off the rebound over the goalie, who is butterflied down. It's now 3-1 Edina. That was a great shot by Teddy Gill. Noticed the goalie was down and put it up and over his outstretched glove into the corner. 3-1 Edina. First shot of the second period. It's off this draw, Engel. Engel gets it to O'Donnell. O'Donnell tried to find Warren. Now O'Donnell does get it to Warren. Here's Warren right across the red line. Warren, there's a shot. Goalie got a glove on it, but puck is loose. Hudson Dish calls for it at the point. Good job by that. Then Hudson takes a shot, hits a skate, goes right on the stick of Engel, who took a shot. Engel holds it in momentarily. O'Donnell still battling. Then O'Donnell keeps it. O'Donnell with it, top of the circles. He's got Haymaker in front. He's trying to make that pass, but well defended. Haymaker takes a swing. There's a shot. Puck is loose. Oh, good save there by the Prior Lake goalie. Saved the first shot by Warren. There was a rebound that he then pounced on before O'Donnell could put it in the back of the net. Good start to this period by Edina. It's 3-1 with 11:31 left in the second. Like I said, there's no chance we're going to get through this whole game based on the pace of that first period. There's 27 minutes first period, including warm-ups as well. Seaberg held that one in. Yankee battling. Daniski's also there. Colbert took a chop at it, but Prior Lake's able to advance it into the Edina zone. Seaberg's there first, sends it up the boards, gets by the defender. Here's Daniski with Culver, 2-on-1. Daniski cross ice to Culver, gets by everyone. Culver at the goal line behind the net. Gets it to Daniski. Daniski's going to send this one. Tried to get that one to Seaberg. Seaberg eventually holds it in. Nicely done. Oh, player goes down for Prior Lake. Here's Yankee. Shot, save. Oh, gets over that glove of the goalie. It's 4-1. That was the same place that Teddy Gill scored earlier. Getting a little bit of separation from Prior Lake. They still have that one shot on goal. That's all we've counted to 15 for Edina, 5 in the second period. Here's off the draw that got to Hudson Dish. He sent that one forward. Now they're still battling in the neutral zone. It's still in the neutral zone. Eventually Hudson gets it on the stick, has it poke checked away. Fry to Bennett Dish. Sent in, but right on the stick of a Prior Lake player. Engel holds it in, gets it to Fry. Fry tried to find Bennett. Bennett went down. There's Engel holding it in, nicely done. Bennett, shot. Bad save. Teddy looking for the same goal he had last shift. That one hit a defender's stick. Bennett sent it. Player for Prior Lake takes down Gill. Couple players down on the ice, one for each team. Bennett on the forecheck. This was sent up. Engel makes a move in the neutral zone. And he has it stolen away. Back comes Edina. Hudson Dish defending. Shot. There's another shot on goal. Glove saved by Barnett. He holds on. There'll be a draw in the Edina zone. 9:44 left in the second. I feel like the pace has picked up a little bit in the second period. This is O'Donnell, Warren, Atherton Ely, Seaberg, and Haymaker off that draw. Edina controls. Seaberg is looking for Haymaker, gets past him, shot from the point. Got through a couple layers of traffic, but eventually sent him to the corner. Atherton Ely pokes it forward. Now Seaberg, nice job of reversing course to getting that puck to Atherton Ely, who found Warren. Here's Warren across the blue line. Warren with players in front. Warren still with it. Lost the handle right at the goal line. Haymaker battling. Seaberg, good job of holding that line. Actually used his shoulder and his head to keep that one in. Seaberg. Good job of reversing to Atherton Ely. Gets that to O'Donnell. Warren by one player. There's Warren, centering pass, nobody home. Eventually Yankee's home. Yankee. Here comes Prior Lake back the other way. Atherton Ely with it. Sends it up those boards. Seaberg. Warren disrupted. Now the puck is loose. There's a bad save. Rebound into the net for Prior Lake. They score a second one. They've had few shots, but they've really taken advantage of the shots they've had. It's 4-2. 8:08 left in the second. Here's new skaters for Edina. This is Daniski, Yankee, Cover, Hudson, Dish, and Engel. Back to Dish. Dish uses those boards. Held in by Prior Lake. They're playing with momentum right now. Battle there at the top of the circles. Edina wins to get it out of the zone. Now up and out. Engel, he's got a little bit of time. He's going to get that one to Dish. Just tried to one-time that out of the zone, but held in by Prior Lake. That's a shot that hit traffic. Still loose. Out to the point. Shot goes wide. Engel battling. Engel there first. Engel sends that forward. Eventually gets on a stick of Cover. They're in the neutral zone. Good play there by the Prior Lake player. Now they gain the Edina zone. That's a shot that goes wide. Let's keep pouring on the offense. It's been mostly Prior Lake here for the last couple minutes. Held in by Prior Lake. Shot goes up onto the stick of Engel eventually. Engel pushes it forward, but held in by Prior Lake. We haven't been able to get the normal breakout using those boards. We're going to try to force it. That was a good shot and save. Engel up and out. This is probably going to go for an ice. Referee's arm is up. Goalie's arm is up. It is icing against Edina. That's going to allow them to get fresh skaters out. The draw will be back in the Edina zone. This will be Bennett, Gill, Fry, Atherton, Ely, and Seaberg. 6:39 left in the second. Off that draw, Bennett Dish controls, good job. Then he's able to skate it up, but held in by Prior Lake momentarily until Gill gets it. This is Gill on the far boards, into the Prior Lake end. Gill, taken down, no call, then slides into the goalie. Fry, good job by Atherton to call for it. He's going to shoot from the point. Oh, Gill was right behind the defender there. Gill battling on the near boards. Gets help from Bennett Dish. Fry. Held in there nicely by Atherton Ely. Fry take a swing at it. It's going to be a penalty against Prior Lake. It's going to be a penalty against that player right in front of the referee, number 5. I don't know if they're going to call him. I'm guessing they're going to call him for a roughing. Edina will go on the power play for the first time. That was a roughing. Draw will come into the Prior Lake end. Same players up front. We now have Hudson, Dish, and Engel out. .5:49 is our minute 30 penalties. Off that draw, Fry pushes it below the goal line. The Prior Lake is first to it. Good job by Hudson to hold it in momentarily, but then it poke checks forward into the neutral zone. That's Engel to Fry. Here's Fry. Fry has Gill on the other side. And he's got Bennett. Oh, shot. Well done by the goalie. He prevented a rebound because there were 2 Edina players waiting. Had that puck come out. As he covered it up, it's a draw. Still in the Edina zone. O'Donnell won that one back between the 2 defenders. Forces Engel into a retreat. Here's Engel. Sent that forward by O'Donnell. Now Prior Lake with it. 1-on-1. Hudson Dish defending. There's a shot. Covered up by Barnett. Draw in the Edina zone. Prior Lake's put more shots this period than they had in the 1 shot they had in the first. According to our informal count, they have 5 shots this period to Edina's 8. That's Atherton Ely with it. He takes it behind the net. Edina has not been able to take too much advantage of that one-man advantage. Let's see if we can do it in the remaining 40 seconds on this power play. Here's O'Donnell across the blue line. O'Donnell at the circle. Good pass there to Warren. His shot is wide. Goalie got a glove on it, but didn't cover it up. Eventually, Prior Lake skates out with it. Good job by Aftonili getting in his way, forces the player to push it forward. Now Seberg. Seberg's got a forechecker on him, so he puts on the brakes behind the net. Here comes Seberg. He's going to skate it up. Seberg gains his own. Good job, top of the circles. Seberg. Still loose. Both teams are at full strength. This is Warren. Sent towards the zone. O'Donnell's puck was bouncing, skates by it, but it's still loose. There's O'Donnell. Defender got a stick on it. Atherton Ely. Good job of avoiding a too many men. Oh, player whiffed on it. This is Warren. Warren got taken down in front of the net. Good pressure here by Edina in the last minute or so. Eventually Prior Lake skates it out. Now they send it deep. Seberg's first to it. Seberg gets it to Daniski. Good pass there. Daniski was looking cross ice to Cover. Atherton Ely forward to Daniski. Yankee also on the forecheck, but nicely done by this number 4 to skate it out. Headmans it. This should be an icing. Referee's arm goes up at the last minute. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left in the second. 19 minutes left on the rink clock. Draw back in the Prior Lake end. It's the Prior Lake Lakers. I think I told you last broadcast, they are the southwest, mostly south of Edina. They have a beautiful home rink, which is one of those newer rinks right on the casino property. Thought that was held in by Engel, but the referee who was right there said it just barely snuck out. So we're going to do a draw in the neutral zone. Same skaters, Daniski, Yankee, Cover, Engel, and Hudson Dish. Here comes Prior Lake in the neutral zone. They gain the line, and they take a shot from the outside. Puck is still loose. Battling. Eventually, Engel's able to skate out with it. Thought that one was tipped, but the referees didn't think so. So draw back in the Edina zone for the icing. It's now Bennett, Dish, Gill, and Fry up front. This is Bennett on the draw. Centering pass, puck is still loose. Player there for Prior Lake. He gets taken down, no call. Fry skates out with it. Fry to Gill. Gill pushes it forward. It's Bennett in pursuit. Eventually Fry, that was Gill with it again, but poke checked away right at the blue line. Back comes Prior Lake. This game looked like it was going to be kind of all Edina when it was 4-1, and they had like a 15-1 shot advantage, but now it's been much more even since then. Here comes Engel. Engel's going to push that forward. Gill battling in the neutral zone for it. Under 2 minutes left here in the second period. Engel cross ice to he was looking for Hudson Dish, then a shot. Saved there by Barnett. Another draw in the Edina zone. Minute 48 left in the second. O'Donnell on the draw. That's Seberg. Tried to clear it out, but got on and stick him a Prior Lake player. Eventually Haymaker to Warren. Warren, he's got 3 guys on him. Eventually Prior Lake comes up with it. Seberg. Seberg looking for O'Donnell. Stolen and chipped into the Edina zone and pushed forward by Atherton Ely. Good job by stepping up there. Atherton Ely was like really good in defense. This is Warren. I'm sorry, that was O'Donnell. O'Donnell shot goal. That's what we needed. Back in the momentum. O'Donnell weaved his way through a couple defenders. Got it on his forehand, going right across the slot. That's where you want to get those goalies moving laterally. It's hard for these goalies at any level to track the puck laterally, and he did that to perfection. And then I think I don't know if the coaches have told them or if the players have figured it out on their own, but this goalie is susceptible to some of those high glove side shots. He's led in the last 3 in that same area. Here's O'Donnell on the breakout. O'Donnell in the neutral zone, looking for another one. Held in there by Alex Neely. Good job by him. Sends it low. Haymaker, O'Donnell to Haymaker. Haymaker sent it towards the net, but a Prior Lake player got it on his stick. This is him skating out. Good job by Seberg of disrupting the progress. Sent up. I keep thinking these are tipped. Most of the time these referees let those go, but as it is, we've had like 10 icing calls that are probably questionable. Draw is back in the Prior Lake end. 27 seconds left in the second. That doesn't really matter. It's more 14 minutes left in the rink clock. We will go until 3:25 Central Time. Daniski on the draw, eventually gets back to Engel. Engel had a couple Prior Lake players on him. Now Prior Lake skates out with it. Into the Edina zone with 15 seconds left. Centering pass, puck was loose. Still not cleared. Prior Lake with it, top of the circles. Then that shot hit Hudson Dish. Down to 2 seconds, this should do it for the period. We are moving on to the third period, 5-2. 3 goals for Edina and 1 goal for Prior Lake that period. Oh, I didn't get that 5th one. It is 5-2. I will update the scoreboard to reflect the third period. Put it on mute for a minute and then be back. Five to 2 heading into the third period. That's a buzzer signaling we're ready to start. There's only 12 minutes left of rink time. Engel, Hudson, Cover, Daniski, and Yankee out there for the home team in white. That's Daniski, controls off that draw, pushes it into the Prior Lake end. They have a defender on it. Cover forechecking. Prior Lake is able to clear the zone. Ooh. Cover got taken down hard there. Puck got sent into the Edina zone. That's Hudson up to Yankee. Yankee to Daniski, nicely done there. Daniski across the red line, lost the handle, so just sends it down low. He also had Cover on the far side. Cover is there for the forecheck. That's Engel stepping in, holds the line nicely. Daniski. Job by Cover coming back. That was Yankee trying to seal it at the blue line. Eventually Prior Lake comes up with it. Hudson Dish defending. There's a shot from a low angle that hits the side of the net. This is Hudson. Held in by Prior Lake. There's a shot. Not sure Barnett was expecting that one. Had a stick on it though. Player from Prior Lake went down. The puck was under him. Shot goes wide. Engel's getting harassed by a forechecker, but he does come up with it. Engel looking for Cover. Cover pushes that forward to Daniski. Daniski's chasing. Try to poke it by the player. This is going to be offsides. 10 minutes of rink time left. 5-2. Fry, Bennett, Gill, Atherton, Ely, and Seaberg. Bennett, try to push that forward. Actually, Fry gets it. Fry sends it deep. Now Bennett pursuing. Bennett looking to center that to Gill. Now he gets second chance. Oh, good opportunity there. That was a great backhand pass. Gill was waiting on the near post. Chips it wide. Right there, Atherton Ely held it in. Gill now below the goal line. He's in a battle with a couple Prior Lake players. Prior Lake pushes it forward. Seaberg holds it in. Gill gets it low. Eventually now there's Gill. Oh, looking far post. Oh, Fly is able to sweep that one in with his backhand. It's 6-2. 9 minutes of rink time left. Switch up in personnel as O'Donnell, Warren, Haymaker, Hudson, and Engel out there for Edina. That one was one back to Hudson. Hudson got that over to Engel. Engel tried to send it back, but hit a player for Prior Lake in the neutral zone. His shot goes towards the net. Engel had it on his stick. Eventually gets to Haymaker. Haymaker got it out. He's trying to find Warren. There's Engel with it. Engel uses the boards to get it to O'Donnell. O'Donnell uses the board now to get it forward to Warren. Warren's in pursuit as Prior Lake takes it behind their net. Down to 8 minutes of rink time. Poke check there nicely to avoid a tripping penalty too by O'Donnell. Engel shot. And O'Donnell sweeps that one. I'm sorry, that was Warren who sent that towards O'Donnell. Held in there nicely by Dish. Eventually Prior Lake's going to cover it up. 6-2. Edina's taking care of business. The type of performance we would have thought with a team towards the bottom of the standings in District 6. Prior Lake definitely kept it interesting though. Daniski, Cover, and Yankee. One cleanly back to Atherton Ely. The shot goes wide. Daniski's first two. It's pushed forward. Barnett's just going to cover that one up near his crease. Draw will be in the Edina zone. Seaberg off that draw. Seaberg gets it past Yankee. Yankee tried to feed it out of the zone. Eventually gets out on the second attempt. Here comes Prior Lake back. Get across the blue line. Poke checked away by Seaberg. Goes loose in front. Prior Lake with it. They take a shot towards the net. There's a player who was waiting right on the near post. Another centering pass. Barnett on that, nice save. We're down to 6 minutes of rink time, 8:43 on the clock. We obviously won't be able to get all the period in. Draw to the right of Barnett. Bennett, Hudson, Fry, Gill. Out there for Edina. Off this draw, Bennett circles. Now he skates it. Here's Bennett. Across the blue line. Bennett centering, looking for Gill. Engel holds that one in. Engel. Try to find Gill. Hudson holds it in, gets it to his brother Bennett. Bennett shot from the outside, glove save. Draw will be forthcoming in the Lakers' end. Edina boys high school hockey has their last game of the regular season tonight against rival Wayzata. Those are two of the top 3 teams in the state according to Let's Play Hockey. It's home here at Braemar Arena, so this place will be filling over the course of the next couple of hours. So probably a couple thousand people to watch Edina versus Wayzata high school hockey. There's Engel, feeds Gill. Those two teams are section rivals, so only one of them are even able to make it to state. And what's proving to be a loaded section on the boys' side, with 3 teams ranked in the top, I think 7 of state. The third one being Benilde. Fry pushes it forward, and then nice move there by Bennett. Bennett lost a handle as he got by the goalie. We're down to 4 minutes of rink time left. Hudson sends it towards the net, hits traffic, allows Prior Lake to get it out. Here comes Prior Lake with Engel defending. Sent towards the net, covered up by Barnett. Special congratulations to the Edina girls varsity as they qualified for state. I don't know how many consecutive years that is for them qualifying for state, but they are back in the Excel Energy Center for next week's girls state tournament. Off that draw, O'Donnell won that to Atherton Ely. Down to 4 minutes of rink time, as I said, so just a couple more opportunities for either team. Seaberg. Prior Lake intercepted the pass in the neutral zone, then sent in. Now Atherton Ely in the chase. In the slot, puck is still loose. Good save there by Barnett. It was Seaberg battling. Eventually O'Donnell with it. Here's O'Donnell. Has it poke checked away in the neutral zone. Tried to send that one across the haymaker. Intercepted. That number 4 is a good little player for Prior Lake. Centering pass. Warren to O'Donnell. We're down to 3 minutes left here in rink time. O'Donnell poke checked away right as he crossed the blue line. There's O'Donnell, top of the circles, still with it. O'Donnell fed Warren. Good save by the Prior Lake goalie. Good job there by Prior Lake to get out of the press or out of the pinching. Here's Prior Lake. Makes the move. Seaberg gets taken down. Probably should have called that one. Sent forward. Here's Warren. Warren gets taken down. No call there. There is a call there. They're going to call a trip on Prior Lake. This penalty will just about do it for the period. By the way, I did check. I think it's up to 5 penalties and you don't lose your fair play point. 5 2-minute penalties. Our last district game against Prior Lake, we were close, but I think we only had 4 that game. We could have afforded 1 more. Engel holds that one in, sends it towards the net. It goes wide. Goalie was out of position as he was sliding across the crease. But no harm there. Prior Lake breaks it out. Engel disrupts in the neutral zone, turns. Has it poke checked away from him, but right on the stick of Culver. Culver then has a poke checked away. Back comes Prior Lake. Hudson's recovering. Good job by Hudson. He's able to get the puck back on the stick. Pushes it forward. Got by the pinching defender. This could be a foot race. Here's Daniski. Daniski on a breakaway. Has someone chasing. Shot goal by Daniski. That was with 1 minute of rink time left. Makes it 7-2. Good job there by Daniski. Alex Daniski. I'm starting to learn these first names. 50 seconds left of rink time. His dish, he got that to Cover off the draw. Puck is controlled by Prior Lake momentarily. Now Engel with it. Avoids one poke check. It's Hudson Dish battling. Multiple players go down, going after it. Yankee with it, he sends it forward. We're only down to 6 seconds left of rink time, so that should do it. I think we're gonna hear the buzzer. I'm gonna sign off here shortly as Edina is victorious 7-2. I will be back in the feed soon. That was my son blocking the view of the celebration by Edina. Thanks to my 14-year-old son Philip for running the camera for most of the game until his 16-year-old brother arrived.